right. Well, guys, our Koaloha Spotlight is the amazing Chris Robinson. All right, brother. You are going to rip it up. I'm super excited to hear what you got. And you are going to be doing what song?
Wahine Ilikea, Dennis Kamakahi. Can you hear that okay?
Volume is perfect.
Makikai Ohunu Levi Wahine Ilikea Ikapoli o Malakai Nukaeke Nanevale no Navaile Uka Ohina Oha Omo Aloha Navaya Kolu Ika Ulu Vei Vei O Kamalu Ika Mali Pua Kala Unu Emakikai Opunu Levi Wahine Ilikea Ikapoli o Malakai Nukaeke Nanuale no Na aina Halava Home O Okipa Akamalahine Aina ulevei ika noe ahi ahi ualave mai kamakani ho alua Pua kala unu e makikai opanu livai Wahine Ilikea Ikapoli o Malakai No Kaheke
Yeah, man. That was so good, dude. Very good. Very good. Dude,
Just a one little mistake, but one's okay.
no, dude. You did
That was
fantastic.
good.
Yep, that was fantastic. One of my favorite songs, bro. Very good.
Yeah. I
Very
learnt that outside a coffee shop at Ala Moana Shopping Centre. down the new end, there's a little coffee shop, and Daniel had started working at Coach House there, and he said, "Look, I'll just meet you outside the coffee shop." So we're sitting outside a coffee shop doing this lesson on playing a Hawaiian song. So it was really sort of one of those. This is Hawaii. That's how they do it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's nothing more
Right.
Hawaiian than Ala Moana for sure.
Yeah.
What experience can you share with us in terms of your learning? Yeah, in terms of
Um,
any tips and advice you have for us that would help.
Well, I started in 2012. I had a friend say, "Look, can you pick up a uke for me in
Mm.
Hawaii?" And we were staying for a month, and I said, "Well, okay, I'll buy one too." So we went out to Ukulele Mike at Haleiwa, sorry, and back when he was still alive. But and I grabbed one that I thought, and I bought this Hawaiian music only sort of Island Joy.
Oh yeah.
So I went back, and each night, instead of going out, we'd get the uke out and try and learn a song, learn a little bit of a riff, just sort of those, your typical vamp. And so that's where I started, sort of purely Hawaiian music. And when we got back, there was Hawaii had become, so ukulele had become quite big here.
Mhm.
There was a festival not too far away. Went to the festival, had a few more lessons. Then I just joined a group. Joined a group sort of half an hour away. And that guy 3 years ago decided he didn't want to run it anymore. So me and a couple of friends, we took it over. So, so once a week, we try and make everyone's night, Monday night's best night of the week. Come along, have a laugh, have a sing, have a drink. It's all free. It's there to have pure enjoyment. Sort of the ukulele sort of, my wife said to me, "Who's that woman talking to you?" Sort of, we were at a festival. I said, "I don't know. I was just sitting here playing a song that was an original of ours." And she came and said, "Oh, what's the song? Can you show me a bit of that?" And so the ukulele became a friendship instrument.
Yeah.
It simply was a case of, if you were with like-minded people, you've automatically got a room full of friends.
There you go.
And so that's how we do it here. Sort of, one of our guys sort of runs another group, and he's going away, and we said, "Look, if you're away, just show us what you want to do. We'll come and we'll run that so that they don't disappear, and so we're there for you when you come back."
Yeah.
But it's a community thing, sort of, because a lot of us are retired, and when you lose your work community, you need to replace it with something else that gives you community, and so that's what we do.
That's so awesome, dude. That's so good, Chris. Yeah, I totally
And
agree with that, and that's the one thing, like, most people don't realize that, the whole concept of kanikapila, it's very much that. It's community, it's family. Yeah, I seen your shirt. And I've been noticing a lot of people have been talking more and
Yeah,
more about kanikapila.
yeah,
But
yeah,
kanikapila here in Hawaii is the aunties, the uncles, the grandmas, the grandpas, the cousins
yeah.
running in a circle, playing songs, and just jumping in, even if you don't know it, right? You
Well,
just,
when we're there, I go to the racks.
oh yeah,
They Sundays and Thursdays with Leonard, and if I didn't know the songs, I'd just start playing melody. I'd just pick the melody, and he even let me do the Royal Grove. I did Kanikapila at the Royal Grove, so
nice.
that was a highlight, sort of, because these guys can all play. And sort of, I'd met Daniel at Ukulele Puapua, and Neil Chin was working there at the same time. So sort of, I've met all these people, and when I first bought my uke, Jake Shimabukura was doing Go for the Record.
Ah,
That trying to get so many people in the same room.
yeah.
So while we were there for a month, I saw Shimabukura, Brittany Paiva, the other girl. Oh, she's super talented with it. A lot of Spanish stuff.
Oh,
Taimani
Um,
Taimani.
Gardner.
who is
Taimani.
it?
Taimani.
Yeah, Taimani Gardner. Yeah, Gardner, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a guy of Rasmussen, and we went to there was a Nahoku show down at one of the main things, and we're just getting blown away by all these incredible people that just play like they've been doing it all their life, because they have. But no, it just became a thing that was sort of, we go back to Hawaii when there's no COVID, and sort of try and be there as much as we can, simply to just relax, enjoy the Hawaiian style of life, Hawaiian time, where it doesn't matter. 15 minutes, it'll be the same.
Yeah,
Um,
same.
but yeah, but no, it's been a tool for me for friendship, which is great.
Man,
Very good, man.
that is so good. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I think
That,
your story, your story is exactly, in my opinion, like what the ukulele is. Like,
yeah,
is you, and
yep,
it's a people instrument, and you're right. Like, there's gatherings. Like Jonah, like, well, here's his background is ukulele, but mine is primarily guitar, from before I
yeah.
moved to Hawaii. And you never hear of guitar clubs or anything like that.
Right.
Well,
And this is something I share, with people
yeah,
who
yeah,
do in
yeah,
factory, about the power behind this small instrument is
yeah.
community.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What?
Funnily enough,
Yeah.
we have what's called a men's workshop here for retired men, and there's one nearby. They have a guitar group with about 25 guys all trying to play together, and a few of those, even the guy who runs it, has started coming to us saying, the guitars are all too dominant with so many people trying to play at once, where you're not as dominant when you play ukulele. You can be more subtle and more blend in together, and it's no sort of, you don't notice if he's playing a bit different to you, and so it's been quite good.
That's
But
awesome.
actually, yesterday I was looking at Dennis Kamakahi's high sessions of Wahine Ukulele, and I was looking and going, what damn chords are you playing there? And I thought, he's playing Tara Patch or something. So I grabbed my guitar and I tuned it down. I learned how to play some slack key last night. I was going, because I couldn't figure out why he was moving his fingers so much if he was only playing these three chords. And then I eventually figured it out. But it was a real interesting thing to have played it, sort of, and a lot of people don't put that G6, G7 move in as you change.
Yeah.
And it was just a feature when he played it on the slack guitar. That was a feature of that phrase in the song, so that's why I tried to put it into my uke playing. But,
Good, bro. Good. That's
just,
the way to do it. Yeah.
It's about learning. You can't just turn off when you retire. Sort of, you've got to keep it ticking a bit.
I'm trying to remember that now that I've retired. I can't just turn it off. But no, dude, you're so right though, bro. Very good.
But the other thing I really try to do is to, like, I know for some people this is a beginner's course, but for me this is a course about spending time with people who do music professionally.
Yeah.
Who have the tips and tricks, and because I taught myself, I didn't teach everything to myself the right way or what. So whenever I can, I spend time playing with other people and going, "Oh, what are you doing?" And it just really helps so much.
Exactly.
And learning to forgive yourself when you make mistakes, because when I was from an industry where mistakes were not allowed,
right?
But in music, if you can forgive yourself a couple of mistakes, your enjoyment level rises so much.
I am a pro at forgiving myself, as you all noticed.
But it's great. It stops you from feeling bad about playing music.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, right? And I've played with some people over the years. You know what I'm saying? Like, some really talented people. And there are moments where you just got to get over the mindset of being a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? And what is right and what is wrong. And I always say that. Get over that. No such thing as wrong when it comes to music. It's
funny. I've shared the stage with James Hill at one stage. We had him out here for a festival, and just to see who I've never seen him make a mistake. It's just amazing. But we had some other people come out too, and they made little mistakes, and I went, "Wow, didn't they move past that? So that was smooth. That was just a jazz note, And so I've got to try and learn to be more like that.
And that's all you need to do, bro.
To enjoy it.
Good. Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
And that's keep it in a fun place. And that's exactly it. Oh, my man, you did fantastic. Oh, thank you very much,
Thank
sir.
you.
Oh, wow, that was great. That was super good.
But this is the other great thing, that you're letting us share what other people are doing.
Yeah,
of
course.
What a good teacher does is to show what the students are doing and how they're changing. That's
and and a couple of people ask, "Hey, isn't this a Koaloha platform? Aren't you like the Koaloha teacher person? Why are you letting them talk about other teachers?" I'm like, well, because a real teacher knows you're not the only teacher. You know what I mean?
Well, exactly.
And
I learned so much from some of my students over the years. You teach something one way, and a student would come up with something else, and you go,
"Huh,
I really like what you did there. I'm going to use that, but I'm going to call it by your name.
Yeah,
I'm going to say, this is your technique," and I love that. That's what good teaching is about.
I got you, buddy. Me and you. You can tell, and that's a teacher's mindset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Such a fantastic teacher's mindset, and that's the way we have to be as teachers, So, Chris, you are the man, dude. I loved it. Fantastic. And I can always count on you to correct me when I forget something. Oh, man.